Well, we are back for our horoscope reading for December. Hi, I'm Kathy, and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's in the Cards Divination. We're going to cover off now our next group of horoscope signs, which are the Earth signs. We have Taurus, we have Virgo, and finally Capricorn. So, if this sounds like something you're interested in to find out what's happening this month of December for these particular horoscope signs, then I would encourage you to listen to this video. If you're happy with the video, I would also encourage you, if you want to subscribe, click on the bell for more future notifications coming up of videos I post. Click the like and comment if you wish to leave a message. My friends, we're going to cover off this video, the earth signs, as you can see, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And we're going to cover the areas of your finances, work, your family, and your relationships or romance. Okay. So, my friends, stay tuned for your reading, and the horoscope sign will be in the description box below. You'll find the timestamp. Let's get started on your reading. Hi, my Taurus friends. If you are born between April 21st and May 20th, then Taurus is your horoscope sign, and this is your reading for the month of December coming up. Let's find out what's coming for you, okay? We're going to be looking, as I mentioned, on the different aspects, finances, work. I combine them because a lot of times they are obviously intertwined. Then we have family issues, concerns, what's coming for December, and then finally our relationships, which consist of romance or friendship. Okay, my friends, let's get started. Taurus, what can we find out? I'll just move this up here. Out of the way for yeah. So let's look at work and money. Money first. Money always good. And then we'll look at work. And if it looks like it's the same, we'll just see. If it looks like it's all in sync or, combined, then that's fine. We'll look at that. Let's see what the cards have to say, Taurus, for your money and your work. First, money. Okay. Two cards. Okay. First card we have is the Moon. Okay. I'm using the Light Seers deck today for this particular reading. Okay, we have the Moon. Now, next card. The Lovers in reverse. This is your money. Okay. So, for most of you, I feel like this is more a work situation. So, let's start with the work because it's not speaking to me of money, really. I feel like it's more about your work situation, which I know is always usually tied up. Obviously, we need money. We need a job in order to get money, right? So, let's start with the work and then we'll pull a card or two cards for the money. So, my first feeling is because these are both major arcana cards in the tarot deck, you, Taurus, are at a point right now where things are changing. Your job situation, your financial situation in the month of December, I feel is maybe you've been in a temporary position, a casual position, and I feel like things are changing for the better. But for the month of December, I feel like it's kind of in the works. Things are happening. In other words, you may still be in a temporary situation for the month of December, but I feel like the new year things could change. The moon tells us that about your work situation, there's perhaps a lot of things going on in your life right now, especially if you're unemployed or you're looking for work that you is hidden from you. You're not seeing, in other words, you're not able to see what's coming down the road for you. In fact, the month of December might be all about not much happening. I feel like there's this a lack of being able to find something for the month of December for those people who are unemployed. And I know that's not what you want to hear. Even in December, we know there's a lot of holiday time coming, and hiring is not always the easiest during that month. So, from a practical standpoint, that could very much apply. But having said that, the cards are telling me that there is this feeling that things are still not, you're not seeing anything concrete in the month of December as far as work situation. If this is an actual work situation, you're actually working, and there is a situation there for some of you, there could even be, I was going to say, a love interest for you at the office or at the workplace, but it's not, nothing's happening. It just might be that it's something that's in your mind, that in your subconscious, but you know better than to go after that type of situation, have a work romance. No. Okay. So it almost is combining romance too and work for Taurus. But it's also telling me that as far as the work is concerned, pretty much right now, I feel like there's nothing permanent going on. Whether you're already in a position and it just feels like there's a lack of doing what you really enjoy, for those of you who do have a job right now or are working this month of December, it's not exactly your passion. You're dreaming of doing other things. This is kind of the same old, same old. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for. I feel like most of you are in Taurus are on the cusp of something new in January coming up, okay? And we're going to be doing more readings, obviously. We're going to be doing a year, potentially for the year 2024 at this time. For now, the month of December, things just sort of seem still same old, okay? For most of you. Now, let's look at the money situation. All right, I'll move this actually right here so you can see it. Okay. Money, money, money. Everybody wants to know what's happening in my money. Mind you, if that's the case for most of you, it's just like I say, saying nothing much is changing. It's there's this energy around it of meh, like kind of same old, same old. Okay. All right, Taurus, let's move forward with money. What is going on for the month of December for you overall in the finance world? Because you have to remember, this applies to a lot of Tauruses, right? Okay, we have the King of Wands. Okay, sorry, Knight. I am mistaken. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay. And the next card we have is the Hierophant. My goodness. So it doesn't look like, hmm, this month, as I say, and it also is validating what happens around the work for that first pile, the first group. Like I say, nothing much is really going on. You're not excited this month about any money coming in for Taurus. I don't feel like there is, and everything feels very temporary, okay, about money, about jobs. And I would even say a lot of you are feeling like you're trying to get more money by going outside a traditional method this month. Maybe some of you are trying to start something new and exciting, but I don't feel like it's going to be bringing in much in the way of money this month of December for you. I feel like if you were, say, started a home business or did something, I feel like, yeah, this month is not proving to be very financially gainful because they're both in the reverse, the Hierophant and the Knight of Wands. In fact, there might be this feeling that things, as I said, are on hold this month, whether it's your money, your job situation, it's just not going forward the way you'd hoped. And that's not necessarily what everybody wants to hear, but nobody wants to hear that. We all want to hear we're going to have lots of money. For the Taurus people, it's kind of like you're on hold, as I mentioned. This month of December is a time of in between. Like it's like in between perhaps something good happening in the new year and nothing happening in December. Okay, financially or work wise. Except for those, and this is very specific. If somebody's been fantasizing, as I mentioned, about a work coworker, in a romantic situation, don't go there. It's not even worth it. I know the people that listen to my channel I know that it might be just something you're fantasizing about. It's not something that's actually real, okay? Because things aren't what they seem. Or if, for some of you, somebody at the workplace is chasing after you, all they really want is a casual situation, and that also applies to the romance and the relationship. So maybe we'll see how that plays out into that area of the reading. But overall, as I mentioned, I feel like things for most of you, month of December in Taurus, there's this lack of moving forward in any way. Everything feels stuck. There's a delay here, okay, when it comes to the finances and the work. Now, let us look next into, I'm just going to move this down. Actually, I'll move it up because we're going to look at your family situation for the month of December, Taurus. Okay. Okay. Family. What is going on overall this month for our Taurus people with their family situations? Okay. So we have the Six of Swords in in the reverse. A little closer for you. Six of Swords in the reverse. Okay, what else do we have? And we have the Two of Pentacles. All right, Two of Pentacles. So it's going to be very busy for those of you this month, with your family. It's going to be very busy. I think some of you were hoping that you might be going away for Christmas with your family or just on your own, putting maybe some difficult situations behind you this month with holidays, because a lot of times that's when things become difficult, is when we're spending time with family that maybe we don't always spend time with, as far as for those of you who have any conflict in your family, then it's a time when it's sort of expected. And this is not proving to be something, you're not going there. It's not happening. So I feel like there's a delay here in moving out of a difficult situation as well. For those of you who are trying to do everything in your family situation, perhaps you're the prime caregiver, perhaps there's a situation going on where you're just constantly give, 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 give. And this month, it's like, I kind of feel like they were supposed to help you. Somebody was supposed to help you in the family this month, or provide you with something. And there's a delay, they've dropped the ball, something's happened that they're not able to. So for some of you, this is definitely a Taurus people. There's also a feeling that there's another person in the family um, who also, perhaps maybe they were the ones that were supposed to be going on a holiday with you, as I mentioned, this month of December for the holidays. And unfortunately, they can't go. Maybe they're sick. Maybe something's going on. I feel like maybe they can't get time off work. Whatever the case is, it doesn't appear to be happening, or it's postponed for some reason. Okay. Now, this family member that you're dealing with, the Two of Pentacles, um, I feel like for some of you, there's a lot of stress with one particular person in your family. And the last thing you want to do is have to spend the holidays with them. Okay. And for my own dear family members, no, this does not apply. But this is more about somebody, maybe there's one particular person in your family that you have trouble with, maybe there's conflict with, okay? And it's been difficult. Maybe they haven't, you've been doing all the work this month, Taurus, trying to get everything done, especially if it's for the holidays. And this family member is like just off on their own. I'm like, going there, not going to do it. It's like they've stuck their head up their butt and they don't want to even go there. Okay. So unfortunately, it does not appear to be permanent situation, because right now it's just more of a delay or a postponement this month. So whatever they were supposed to do for you, maybe for some of you it's helping you move, They're too busy. They just cannot, whether it's you helping them or them helping you to move into a better living situation, then it looks like that they just can't do it for you. They're not capable, or you're not able to do it for them. Okay, that's another potential there. Let's look at our relationship situations here, which includes love and romance. Okay, let me just, you know what? I'm going to pull these down a bit. Gone too far over here. It's all one-sided. Let's see what that looks like. All right. Now, let us look at relationships, two parts, relationships and or romance. Okay, because this will cover off if you're single or if you're in a committed relationship, whatever the case is for us. All right, let's see here. What have we got going on? Oh, we have the Strength card in the reverse. Okay. I feel like somebody's been giving of themselves too much in the relationship situation and they're done. It's like they're done. Okay, let's see what we have. Five of Cups in the reverse. This is when you want to see this card. Okay. So for some of you in a relationship, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but you have either very fairly recently or within the last few months or last year, you've gone through a breakup, some of you, or you've lost somebody you love, whether they've physically walked away or sadly if they passed. And it can be a friend, it could be anybody that you have a close relationship with. You're starting to feel like you're coming out of it. Okay. It feels to me like you're moving forward a little bit better. You're starting to see the forest through the trees, okay? Even though you're still in a weakened state, it does show that, okay? And then some of you, what I'm getting from this is there is a relationship that has taken a lot of your strength. It's the life out of you, perhaps, where you feel like you know what? I can't keep doing this. In fact, you are at the end of your rope. And I feel like for whatever happened in this relationship that caused this issue, I feel like there's some forgiveness going on. You're moving towards being able to let it go and forgiven. But it doesn't necessarily mean you're still in a relationship with this person. You may not even be friends. You may not even be romantic or whatever. But for your own sake, you will be able to get some of your strength back. Okay. This could be family, even it can be even mixed with family sometimes because our relationships are also with our family members who we love very dearly. But to this one, I would say it's more of a friendship or a romantic interest, okay? And yeah, there's friendships that will suck the life out of us too if we allow them. I feel like maybe you gave too much. You were too caring, too always looking out for their best interests. And I think you finally realized, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep going like this. And whether it is romantic or friendship, you've almost like you put the boundaries up, but you feel like this month you're still feeling that exhaustion, that, um, and also there's also a feeling, and this just came to me, I've sensed it. This can tell me that you have finally, you put up your boundaries, and you know what? It's not that you don't care about this person, it's just you're not going to let it affect you anymore. Okay? There's a lot of people this month that just want to turn this card around, but it's not that they don't care, it's they cared too much, and now they had to put up some boundaries, and finally they feel like, you know what? We're letting go of all that pain and discomfort and hurt. Okay. So, my friends, my Taurus friends, this can also, I was going to say, this can also be related to grieving. When we're grieving a relationship or we're grieving a situation in a relationship, this month of December, Taurus, I feel like you're finally, it's starting to, it's not as heavy because, you know, you get into that vacuum in your head of your emotions and the pain when this is right side up. You can see the little vortex. The little, oh, let me show it to you. It'd be easier. How she's looking into that, the water spilling into it because it's constant when you're hurt. Now it's finally feeling like maybe this individual, this relationship is not the end all be all, and you're able to move on a little bit this month from it, or it's not consuming your emotions. Okay. Now I'm going to pull one of these, my Oracle deck, and let's see what energy or what should you be focused on this month, Taurus, for December? What energies? I mean, we look at this and it doesn't appear to be too much as work and money goes, but let's see. Maybe there's something that we're not seeing. We need to focus on this month. All right. I got that. Ah, ask. Okay, that does make some sense. I was going to say, ask and you shall receive. Let me try to straighten that. So basically, what it is obviously if you need help, you ask, right? And you make your own choices and decisions. Now, whether this means pray and ask your guides or God or whoever you resonate with for help, that's definitely speaking to me about this situation right here with the family. I feel like you need to ask. Maybe you need to inquire about something with here. Maybe there's something you're waiting to hear about this month with respect to your money. Maybe you got a new position here and things aren't quite going the way you'd hoped they would. So, you know what? It doesn't hurt to try to reach out and see if there's something you can find out about it this month. So, whatever the case is, my dear Taurus, ask. Ask to find out. And if the answer is no, the answer is no, right? But if there's something you need to find out, put your intent in it, behind it, and see what happens. Task. Okay. So I know this is our Taurus for the month. I apologize. I just dropped one of my crystals, and that would be very loud. Let me move all this over here. So, as you can see, this Taurus is your reading for the month of December. And I hope you enjoyed your reading and something resonates for you. If it did, drop me a comment. I would love to hear if any of this is helpful to you. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now. Hi, Virgo. If you were born between the month of August 24th and September 22nd, then this is your Earth sign reading for the month of December. All right, let's move this over here. All right, we're going to look at the different areas. We're going to look at your money, your work, your family life, and finally our relationships or romance, whichever. It can be a friendship relationship, doesn't have to be a romance. Let's look at the month of December and see what's coming for you, okay? All right, Virgo. Let's see. First, we're going to deal with the money situation. Let's see what's happening this month in your money. All right. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Let me put that up there for you so you can actually see it. Yeah, it's the four. All right. And we have the Ace of Cups. Wow. All right. Let me see. That's a beautiful card, eh? My White Seer's deck. Right, so the month of December shows me a time of being very frugal with your money. You're holding on for something exciting. You're waiting it out. Maybe you're saving money this month, although it's a hard month to save with all the spending and shopping for the holidays. There's something coming, something new of the Ace of Cups, and that is let me move these down so you can actually see them. Let me see. There's something coming up that you are planning financially and that you want to save your money for, which is a really wonderful thing to do. It's something, especially when it's something we really want, whether it is an item you want to purchase, a vacation, or something that you are wanting to try new. Okay. Maybe some of you are trying to start a business, perhaps, and you're trying to hold on as long as you can to what you have, but don't allow yourself to be miserly. Don't be too stingy, is what I feel it's telling you, my dear Virgos. There is a sense of when the Four of Pentacles is in the reverse, it can provide some negative influences. We don't want to hold back too much the sake of for the sake of whatever this is going on and that you hurt somebody or the situation that you miss out on. So the month of December financially does not show um, really much in the way of spending other than what you have to. Okay, for most of you, I feel like there is this feeling. There's also, here's another thing I'm just getting here now, it's speaking to me. For some of you, you've been wanting this month, December of all months, to start saving. Maybe you've been overspending for a while, I would say, and it's like, I have to hold on to it. I've got to hold on to my money. Um, this is the month I want to try this new project or this new way of doing it. I want it, maybe there is a spreadsheet or maybe there's an app that you want to follow, but it shows that you're definitely holding on to things that are important to you financially this month. For some of you, maybe you want to some money in a new anything new. It could be a new investment, it could be a new bank account, it could be a new home. Whatever it happens to be this month, my Virgos, that's what the month overall seems to indicate. Oops, let's just go like that. Over. This one. Okay, let's look at your work situation, Virgo, for the month of December. Let's see. What are you looking at for this month? Oh, you know what else I'm hearing on this? There's someone near and dear to you that is starting something this month, something new for them, and you want to be able to help them out, whether it is a child in your family member or in a relationship. But again, I feel like you're putting the money away for something important, all right? Which is awesome. Okay, this flew out. We're taking this. This is obviously the temperance card. Great. This is work. Work. All right. Then we cut the deck, Ace of Pentacles. Oh, you know what? That coincides with this. And like I say, jobs and money, they go together, obviously. So, work-wise, there's a new position, a new job, a new offer of some kind for a lot of you Virgos this month. And I know that's um, not everyone, not every Virgo that is reading for is going to have this opportunity, but for some of you, there is a new job, a new situation being given to you. And I feel it's more about keeping the peace, as if, well, we can't give you this, but we'll give you this instead. I know that sounds like kind of a cop-out, but I feel like for some of you, it's a month of feeling a little calmer in the workplace because you know this is coming, okay? It also shows up over here. For some of you, this could be related to this, and the financial aspect of it ties in, obviously. Now, this tells me, um, okay, you know what else I'm hearing? Because I should just read the whole thing as one. The job, it could be a new job, but it may not be as much money as you'd hoped. Something you'll really enjoy, something that gives you some peace, but it may not be something with the money because the Ace of Pentacles in this type of a situation usually refers to something in a lesser capacity because it's a one, right? So it's early days, in other words. So it could be a totally new, you know what, let me turn these because they don't look very nice on the screen, do they? It could be a totally new situation that you've been hoping for, and wow, it's coming December. And if it isn't coming this month, it's coming very soon. It's on the edge. You're on the cusp because the two aces here. I would say there could have been even another person involved there's two of you, okay, that maybe one was just going after the money in the workplace, but you are going after what you truly enjoy, what gives you good feeling, in other words, financially and good feeling overall, because the temperance in the upright tells me it is something you've been trying to get either a position where you feel like you're in a good place, like it gives you peace of mind. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. The work situation, it can also be a new project. The Ace of Pentacles in your work situation, it could be referring to um, just planting the seeds. In other words, you might only this month in December, Virgo, be putting out the feelers, putting out the idea that you're looking for something that is a better fit for you, a better situation, okay, with the work situation. Now, let us see what we're going to see with your family members. Okay, let us move this up. All right, let me move that over. I apologize if it's crooked. Let's see what is coming this month for our Virgos with family overall. What so you have to remember it's not everything that's going to happen in December. It's just touching on perhaps some major things or things to be aware of this month in December coming up. All right. So let's see family dynamics, family, what is coming? Knight of Cups. Whoops. Knight of Cups in the upright. Okay. Family. And we have the Hangman. Okay. So there is a family member who you care about very deeply. It could even be a brother. The knight often refers to that age group, someone younger, most likely than you. And if you are in your 20s or 30s, then I would say somebody around the same age could be a cousin, but it's a family member. All right, a male, most likely. And there is this feeling that there's a situation. I'm going to pull another card because I feel there's a situation going on in your family that they are going to be able to help you change your perspective on something. Let me see what they're going to do for you. Okay. See, what is it that's happening? The Queen of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like for those of you struggling with a family member, a nasty family member, I might add, because the Queen of Wands in the reverse is definitely not a nice person. So I feel like they're the ones that it's almost like they're going to help convince you or help you see this person in a different light in the family this month. They're very caring. Maybe they're a little bit idealistic or naive in some ways, but they have their heart in the right place. They care very much about you and they care very much about this person. I feel like they're in between. It's like they're getting caught in the middle. So this could be an aunt, this could be a mother, this Queen of Wands could be any most likely female person in your family who is giving you problems right now. It could be a sister, anybody, could be anybody. It's a female, and this is a male energy. And the reason I say that is when I am reading family dynamics, I usually stick to what the tarot cards are telling me because sometimes it just means it's their energy. For example, it could be a male person who has the Queen of Wands energy, which is still possible for some of you. But I generally, overall, would read it with that gender in place. So let's just look at this. There's also somebody that you feel like you've had enough of this person in the family, you're done with them. And yeah, you know what? It could even be, this may not even be a family member. This could be your actual partner, spouse, lover is going to help facilitate your relationship with this person. That's what I feel this month, Virgo. It's like they're trying to convince you that maybe you're seeing things the wrong way. Okay, because the hangman in the reverse. And don't rush in. Don't do anything this month that would be detrimental to this relationship in the family until you've had a chance to talk to the Knight of Cups. He's so sweet. And I feel like there's this sense, like you can see there's going to be this like aha moment this month potentially for some of you Virgos. It's like, really? You mean I misjudged or I misinterpreted or whatever the case is? I feel like they're going to help you with that. And that's a great thing if you can manage to get things sorted out this month with this Queen of Wands. Now, family, let's look at our other relationships with our romance. Sometimes, like I say, they overlap. In this case, even though I had said it could be a brother and it could be a family member, again, because it's the Knight of Cups and he's carrying roses, it could symbolize a love interest that is going to help you with this situation in your family. Okay. For some of you, oh, I just heard it. The Queen of Wands doesn't like your love interest. So this family member, the Queen of Wands, could be a mother, could be some family member who's difficult, doesn't like your love interest. And this month, or your partner, or, and they're going to see things, you're going to see things differently. You're going to see things the way, um, no, that's not even the way I was going to say it. That's forgive me for that. What I was going to say, what I'm hearing is that you may be able to change their perspective, change their mind, change the Queen of Wands mind about this love, this partner. Okay. So there are different scenarios going on here. You're not going to, you don't want to give them up. There is this also feeling that if it's around the holidays this month, this Queen of Wands may not want your partner around the family or this person, if it's a family member. Like there's issues with this Knight of Cups by this Queen of Wands, and they don't want them in the picture, shall we say, whether it is celebrations for the holidays, what have you. There feels like there's this dynamic going on. But I feel like because it's the hangman in the upright position, it's like you're very, I feel like there's this aha moment, as I mentioned, with this person that you may be able yourself, if this person isn't helping you, so let me back up here. If you are able to change this person's opinion of your partner, your spouse, whoever is in the dynamic, all right? There's a lot of different people I know. Let's see what the relationship situation. Looks like we've already covered off of that, but let's look and see what else is going on this month for Virgo. Because a lot of times, of course, there's a crossover, right? Our families, our partners, our money, our work, everything crosses over. It's all is affected. So let's see now. What are we going to get about your relationships this month, Virgo? All right. The first card is the Four of Cups. All right. Forks. It's a beautiful card. I think actually that's the first time I've seen that card, honestly. All right. It's in the upright, and the strength is in the reverse. Okay. Boy. Well, number one, it really speaks to me more about people who are not actively in a relationship this month of December for Virgos. And what I mean by relationship, I mean romantic. It speaks to me of somebody who's single, male or female, doesn't matter. It feels to me like you're just not interested this month in pursuing a romantic situation. I feel like you're still healing. It's like this month, I'm just going to ignore it. I don't need to go there because it's like it. I need to get through. I need to heal. They zapped all your energy. Okay. There's also those who are in a relationship of some kind, whatever the relationship is, feel though there's time this month you need to be on your own. You need to spend some time without that person, whether it is, just enjoying quiet time on your own, not having them there constantly bombarding you. And it's not that you don't care about them, you feel you do, but it's just you are tired. You're kind of at the end of the rope, whether you've been working too hard or there's lots going on in your life. You need to spend that quiet time on your own. Let's see what else we can get from this. I want to look further and see what other scenarios are popping up. under relationships this month. Because sometimes, like too much togetherness is too much togetherness, right? It's sometimes about just spending some time, quality time on your own. There's no big deal about that. Maybe you're a mother type and you always have to focus on your family, and there's not a lot of gas left in the tank for you. Okay. So this is the month. Maybe there's some of you that should be doing some meditating, some yoga, some spa, whatever. And I know this is the month of busy. So let's see what we have here. Okay. Yes, the Nine of Wands in the reverse. You know what it shows me? For most of you, it's like you've just given up. It's like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Whether it's a relationships that you were in and or done with dating. It's like you're just giving up. I'm battle weary. I've been through all these situations before. I just want to take a month off. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. That's what I'm getting. For those of you, again, who are actually in a relationship or committed relationship, yeah, it's like, you know what? There's nothing left right now for me. I need time with me. And that's perfectly fine. All right. So, my dears, the relationships, even if it's a friendship, that's not a big deal. Maybe, like I say, sometimes friends can suck the life out of you too. They're demanding, right? So, let's see what energies you should be focusing on or what is coming in the month of December to be aware of. All right. Let's just have a look at this, my dear. All right. Finally, let's pull this. Okay. You know what? I got the same card. I can't believe it. Let us see. Because I got the same card, even though you saw me shuffle, I am still going to redo the shuffle. And I've done this before. And you know what? There's no hard and fast rules. It's how you read the cards, if you do read. And I don't, if I see the same card like that when I'm doing for this type of reading, I usually try to reshuffle. It can be I didn't shuffle well enough. Okay. So forgive me for that. We're not going there. Let's see. What does Virgo need to know? Again, two cards upright? No. I only read them if there's one. These are all my rules. Sorry. Let's try again. One more time. Three times the charm. Okay. What is it they need to focus on? Okay, well, it's the bottom card. It's the bottom card. Let's put that. Oh my goodness. I can't make this shit up. Look at this. Ask. It's the same flippin' card that I just told you I was putting back in the deck. Clearly, Spirit is guiding me. This is the card you need to hear. So I apologize to my guides. This is what you needed to hear. Ask. It's the ask card. This month, Virgo, ask. If you need something, don't be afraid to ask for it. What's the worst? No? Okay, whatever. Move on. But it's also about our free will. You can make your own choices and decisions this month. And that is really around the relationships. It's like it's up to you what you want to do about this particular situation. Do you need time alone? Take it. You just say, you know what? I need to ask you whether you need a babysitter, whether you need something, some help with something this month, Virgo. Don't be afraid to ask. And don't be afraid maybe to reach out. If there is a situation in the work situation that you're looking at, yeah, maybe in this case, you've had problems with this Queen of Wands. And this person, maybe you need to reach out even to this, if this is a family member, and ask them for help with this woman. Okay, my friends, I'm going to leave you, Virgo, with this reading. I love when this happens. It just reinforces what Spirit wants you to know. Okay, so I will leave this with you, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye for now. Hi, Capricorn. If you were born between December 22nd and January 19th, ooh, in the month of December, mostly in January, then this is your reading for the month of December. Now, we're going to be looking at your finances, work, family, And finally, relationships or romance. So let's get started. What's coming for you, Happy, this month? My Capricorn people. All right. Okay, let's pull out for the money first. Let's look at the money situation. See what is happening, my friends. In your money situation, Capricorn, for the month of December. All right. These are my earth signs. They call them earth. The three that I mentioned, of course, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So let's see what is coming financially with money. We have the Three of Pentacles. Ooh, I like to see that. That's a good one to have. I know it's very dark. So let me put this down here, for here, actually. Then we have the Three of Cups. That's interesting. Two threes, but in the reverse. So, well, I feel like financially, anyways, some of you might have to work over the holidays this month. Because it doesn't look like you're going to be having necessarily a lot of fun, maybe the holidays. Some of you, I mean, some people have to. That's just the way it is. It's the nature of their job. But financially, it's beneficial to you because it looks like you're going to be getting overtime or you're going to be growing your finances this month a little bit. Um, for you specifically, it feels like it. Your coworkers, I don't know if they're going to be too happy about this. I feel like this situation for you is not something necessarily you're happy about. Maybe it's the work situation. We'll find out more. But it is going to give you some added finances this month. That's the good news. For some of you, it could be a bonus. It could be something coming this month. I know a lot of times with the holidays, people can get bonuses, but I feel like it's going to grow a bit. There could be, as I say, there could be six people involved in this situation, a group of six. Financially, in your workplace, maybe only three of you are getting rewarded this month financially on a project, maybe only a certain number, two of you. But yeah, there's definitely a sense of financial growth this month, not a huge amount necessarily, but it shows some kind of recognition for your hard work and putting in some extra time for some of you. And as I mentioned, for the others, it looks like you are stuck working. I don't know. That's not a lot of fun, is it? Let's see. But again, it'll give you some money. It'll give you some extra money this month. All right, let's move this over. Let's look at the job. Let's see what's happening with your job. I mean, it's usually, like I say, it's part and parcel, right? They're usually one and the same. I'm going to probably have to just start reading these as one big work and finances. But for now, we'll look at them separately at work. What's happening with work? Yeah, right. Work, my dear Capricorns. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. Okay. And we have the Four of Swords in the upright. Let's see here. What have we got going on? Yeah, looks to me like there is some kind of, and it's what validates what I saw. Some of you are it's going to come out. There's going to be something that's been hidden, like a secret, something that has been hush hush in the workplace that hasn't been known by everyone, that is coming out in the month of December for you, Capricorn. It looks like for most of you, um, I don't want to say some of you are losing your job, but there is the potential for some of you to have a layoff or a break coming. Because the Four of Swords in the upright is telling me there's a time of spending time on your own. So it's very possible that there could be some layoffs over the month of December for some people. And some of you might even be away sick. Maybe you're on some kind of sick leave. It feels like you're not really working much this month. That's what I'm getting. I feel like for most of you, it's been something that, but it's not, let me try to explain this. It's not something that you are necessarily creating. I feel like it's out of your hands. It was something that, like I say, whether it's a layoff situation, but it feels temporary. Okay, because usually when the Four of Swords is upright like that, it's like this is only for a certain period of time, I would say. Okay, so I'm going to pull another card because that's not very nice news, is it? Some of you might be just working from home this month of December. You're like, you know what? I've been on and off sick. I haven't been feeling great, or my family needs me, or whatever's going on. And you'd much rather be hunkered in this month. Okay. So you're just going to let your superiors know, the high priestess, that maybe they're telling you it's okay for you to do that. You can stay at home and work. That's fine. Okay. So it's a good month to cocoon from work. Wouldn't that be nice if you could do that? Work from home all the time. Okay. Not because of sickness, though. Let's see. What does else can you tell us about this situation for those maybe that it's a layoff or you're just not working this month? What's going on there for my Capricorns? Okay, the Chariot. Yeah, in the reverse. So it looks to me like there isn't any movement this month. It's more about just going back and forth to work for a lot of you. It's just staying home and working from home or staying home because you're not feeling well. And as I said, or there's some type of something has curtailed it, something has stopped you from working, whether it's sickness or the corporate. Unfortunately, that seems to be the majority for Capricorn. Um, if it's just working from home, that's fine. You're not going in. There's a delay, right? Could be sickness. Maybe you need some time to get well this month, mentally, physically, whatever the case is. I feel like this is what's going to happen for some of you. Now, some of you, as I said, are burning the candle. Some Capricorns are going to be earning extra money this month. So it's definitely opposites, right? Polar opposites in this case. So you'll say to me, well, how can that be? Blah, blah, blah. Well, because there's a lot of Capricorns out there. It's not just you, right? So it's possible that there's some people that are just like doing too much and others aren't doing barely anything or because of circumstances. It's not a bad thing necessarily, unless, as I said, it is a layoff. And I don't feel it's necessarily a layoff that's very specific, and I don't feel that that's the majority. Okay, so now I'll move these cards up. Let's do our family. Let's see what's happening with our family, those people in our life. What's going on? All right, what can you tell us, eh? Let's move this down. Mind you, for those of you who are working from home here, it'll give you an opportunity, as I said, to hunker in maybe and just spend time on your own. It's not a bad thing. Maybe the family members are off to work and you get to stay home. But it also tells me like there's a team involved, even though you're working from home. So I feel like it could very well be like I said, there's 3 or 6 other people involved in that situation with the money. But there could be a team, maybe you have to do video calls, whatever the case. All right, for those working from home. Let's look at our family. Let's look at that. Yeah, still doing that. All right. Okay, the King of Cups in the reverse. Okay, what's going on with him? King of Cups in the reverse. He's not very nice. If he's representing a family member of yours, a father, an uncle, a grandparent, whatever, if he's usually a male, as I say, I feel like it's reflective of the negative energies around him. I feel like he's very moody. He could be not a very nice person. He's stubborn. He's not very, yeah, it's all the negative connotation. So let's look into this and see what's going on here with this family member this month. Oh boy, don't need that dysfunction, right? Oh, and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Oh, goody. Potentially, it could be a couple that are being assholes. So let's just see. Maybe it's a parental situation. I feel like because they're both in the reverse, this month there's a dysfunctionality with family members. Now, I'm going to pull another card to see. And when there is a dysfunctionality like this, we want to see how it's going to go. Don't want to just look at these two and go, oh my God, who wants to hang out with them this month or be with them? Let's see what that is telling us. The star. Oh, that's good. That's actually a really good card, believe it or not. Oh, hang on. Let me turn it. There we go. All right. So the star tells me that I feel like for most of you, if this is a dysfunctional family situation dynamic, it's like you're going to do your own thing this month. It's like, I'm going to follow what I want to do. The stars telling me it's like I cannot be with these people in this dysfunctional situation. I'm trying to heal myself. That's what I'm hearing. So you can see how she's looking up towards the light there. She's not even paying attention to those two dysfunctionals in her family. So I feel like most of you Capricorns, it's this feeling of, I don't even want to go there. Okay. Let's see. I may pull another card just to see what else we get from this situation. Ah, justice. Yeah, but in the reverse, unfortunately. So it feels more like they're not going to be happy because they're going to say, well, that's not the right thing to do. And you know, deep down, you want to do this. You're going to feel like people are telling you that's not the right thing to do. And so what this also tells me is it's okay if it's going to help you by not dealing with this couple or these two individuals in your family, then that's not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, there could be some repercussions going down the road, maybe next in the new year, but it's like it feels like this is something that needs to happen for you. You see how there's the reflection, the double-edged sword. That's what they talk about. In other words, you're doing the right thing for yourself, but it's going to bite you in the ass probably with these two individuals. That's what I'm seeing with it. It's because it's like, oh, this isn't going to go well. But you know what? If these people cannot play nice, and I always say this, play nice in the sandbox, in the family, why do we want to put ourselves in that type of a situation? That's because for the sake of the holidays, right? It's better to try to, if we can, heal somehow this dysfunctionality over the year and then maybe work towards. But I also see this is the month of December, Capricorn, but I see that this potential, this situation has the potential to improve going forward, maybe even next year. I feel like these family members, it could very well, there's hope there for you that this situation could be healed. For now, for the month of December, I feel like there's these two individuals in the family that you just don't want to be with. All right. And maybe you feel like you don't owe anyone any apologies or explanations. It's like, no, we all know they're behaving badly. The King of Cups in the reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse. It could even be, it doesn't have to be parents, it doesn't have to even be a couple. It's just there's a man and a woman in your family, most likely older, who are causing the problem here. Okay, so let's see. So it's up to you, but we'll check with the oracles to see what they want you to be aware of with this situation going forward this month. So, what, especially this situation when it's a negative like that, let's see how the, oops, your relationship situation is going. I'll just do this again. I dropped, sorry. Okay. Relationships and or love life, romance is happening for the month of December for Capricorn. And let's see, my friends, let's go, let's go. Okay. The lovers in the reverse, not the card you want to see when it is about your love life. All right. But I can tell you more about this, okay? Ah, we have the Empress in the reverse. Okay. I feel like there's what this speaks to me of. Yes, there is a situation for those of you who are a couple. lovers, some way, relationship, marriage, whatever it is. Let me put this down here so you can see it better. Um, it's speaking to me that there has been difficulty in that one of you, and I feel like it's a female who, well, it would be because there's two females here. Whoever's the female is listening to this or is not listening to this of the couple is the one who is not in a good place. Okay. There, maybe some of you have been wanting to have a family. Maybe the couple are disagreeing because they want to have a family. I feel like she doesn't want to be a mother. That's what the Empress is telling me. And that obviously will affect your relationship. And so the month of December, and that's very specific, I know, for those Capricorns in a relationship like that. There's also another scenario going on here. Okay. Maybe for some of you Capricorns, you're done with this relationship. You're done with the situation. You're moving. You want to have more taking care of yourself. You want to spend more time looking after yourself in some way. You've been neglecting your own nurturing your own, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You need to take care of yourself because this situation has not worked. Maybe you've ended a relationship, whether it's friendship or a lovers, and or if you're in a relationship, as I mentioned, you're opting this month to spend time, and I have this before, spending time taking care of yourself. It's like this person is a drain. They may not even be a lover. They can be a friend, and maybe it's just a casual friendship. It doesn't have to be a serious friendship, but it can still be a drain for us and relationship wise. And it's like, no, I have better things I should be doing. I haven't been doing, and this is the month I need to do it. Let's see what else we can get on those relationships before I pull the Oracle card. I know we pulled a lot of cards here on Capricorn. Wow. It's just sometimes it's better to get that clear, you know, information. So what else about relationships is happening here? We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, that tells me everything about that. It tells me you're done. It's like, you know what, for those of you that are moving on, things are going to get better. It's like you're releasing that burden. So if it's a relationship that has caused you a lot of burdens, a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, you've moving on. It's like that's over. It's done. I'm not putting my energy into that this month. This month is about me and how things are going to go. So, relationship wise, again, if this is about specifically a couple, maybe they're disagreeing on having a down the road. Um, it feels to me like those burdens are going to be lifted from you, my dears, especially for the woman. It's like it's not going to be an issue going forward. It looks like whether or not you will eventually have a family, or it's just that you can agree that this person would rather be with you. They choose you rather than losing you by not having a family, right? But we shall see. That's very specific. What is the overall energy? And you need to be aware of Capricorn this month. Let's see. We have daydream. Oh, it says you will be able to receive messages, relax, enjoy. It's a seat of creativity. Okay, when we daydream, I'll put that right here. So it's okay to spend time alone, enjoying yourself, but daydreaming also allows you come up with new ideas, new ways of doing things, and improving your situation, right? Don't be afraid. I'll put this down here. Don't be afraid to do that this month, my dear Capricorn. So, my earth signs, I hope, Capricorn, you enjoyed this reading. I'm going to leave it with you, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.